Hey guys, let me go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys about a story, okay? This story is gonna knock your socks off, okay? Because now I laugh about it now, but whenever I was going through that situation, it wasn't funny. It was not funny, and I literally felt so sad, okay? So let me tell you guys about the story about what happened to me. Or how God humbled me, should I say. Okay, so at the end of 2020, no, at the end of 2018, okay, we were living in this house. Okay, we were living in this house that we rented. Okay, we were renting this home, and but whenever it would rainwater would come inside the house. But we didn't know that because they didn't tell us that that was an issue in the house. So only to find out, only to move in, 3 months later, the first rain is pouring in the house. Like, what is this, right? So I was like, oh, let me just call the landlord, just confront, just inform them about it. Maybe they will come and fix it. I'm calling this landlord. They're not coming to fix this problem. We're just in this house. We're paying the rent. And when it rains, we're getting soaked. So I was like, we were like, what, forget about this. We're going to move out. So we broke the lease, y'all. We broke the lease. And so we had a family member that we had to go stop with for a time being until we found another place. So we're stopping with the family member. We're looking for a place. At this point, we're just like, what? Let's just try to find an apartment. At this point, So we were trying to look for an apartment. We're looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment at the time. So we're looking for the apartment, and we're searching everywhere we go. There was no availability, or they had only 2-bedroom available. They didn't have the 3-bedroom. It was just always something was missing. So we keep on searching. It's like, man, are we ever going to find a place? Let me put the story back. Let me set the story back. So prior to us actually looking for a place, I used to work at this company where there was this apartment company. Apartment complex that was on the road or the street that I used to drive on every single time to go to work. So this apartment complex, it looks very solid. Okay, it was built with bricks. Okay, but it just looked out of touch. It looked like it's something that was built in the 1960s or 70s or something like that. Because it was not the modern 2019 or 18 kind of apartment at the time. So I would always talk bad about this apartment, like, oh my goodness, this apartment is so old, they need to knock it down, they just need to rebuild it. Like, I get it, it's built with brick or whatnot, it looks solid or whatnot, but why do people even live here? Like, how do people even come to live here? They should just go find somewhere better to live. Like, I don't understand people like that. I would be talking to myself just like that in the car while I'm going to work. Every single time I pass this apartment, this is exactly what I said. So fast forward to the present, where now we're looking for a place. We're stopping with this family member. We're looking for a place. We're going to every apartment complex. Nowhere is available because if they either have 2-bedroom or they have 1-bedroom available, they don't have the 3-bedroom, 2-bath that we're looking for. So you guys tell me why. My husband was like, you remember this in an apartment? There's an apartment right on that street over there. I'm like, what street? Because I know the street, right? I'm like, what street? And I'm thinking to my head, please let it not be that apartment. It was that apartment. He was like, let's go check it out. And I'm just like, I don't want to go check that one out. He was like, we have to find somewhere to go, okay? If they have availability, we're going to take it. I was super, super upset. So anyway, we're going to an apartment. I'm praying, like, even though I need a place, right? But I'm praying that they don't have availability because I don't want to live there because of all the terrible things I have said about that apartment. Anyway, to come find out, they had a place, okay? They have availability. They have 3-bedroom, 2-bath, exactly what we were looking for. And my husband's like, we're going to take it. And I'm like, no. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I was so upset. Anyway, my husband, he was like, we're going to take it. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, what you got against this place? But this is a nice apartment. It's in a great neighborhood. It's in a great city, okay? It's really, really safe here. We have a family. This is a great place for us to live. And I'm just like, no. Anyway, we ended up living in the apartment. We moved in and I'm just complaining this whole time. I'm just really complaining. I'm just because I don't want to live there. So I'm just nitpicking on everything. Oh, look at how the cabinet look. I don't like the cabinets. I don't like the way the ceiling look. Why come they don't have a ceiling fan? I'm literally complaining about everything and everything about the apartment. So anyway, so while we're living in the apartment, we had these neighbors, okay? We had these neighbors, you guys. Our door is literally right here. The neighbor's door is right here. The two doors are literally facing one another. So the neighbors, they opened their door. The smell that came out of that place, it was terrible. It was so terrible, you guys. I have never smelled anything like that in my life. And I'm just like, why does it smell so bad? You guys, the neighbor, their house stinks so bad. They had like a cat. I don't know how many dogs they had in that house or how many cats they had in that house, but those dogs never came out for any walks. I think their dogs just doo-doo inside the apartment. So the stinks from that place, it was like something died there. And so I was just like, I cannot even believe it. I don't want to live here. And now the neighbors stink. Like, what? I was super, super upset, you guys, okay? So, but along the way, as I was living there, it's like the Holy Spirit started downloading into my mind how I thought I was better to live in that place. How I thought I was too good to live there. So that's why God brought me there. So it was you guys, it was a sentence that I had to serve over there. So when these downloads, the Holy Spirit started actually downloading within me that, oh my God. So this whole time I thought I was better to live here. So God brought me here. And on top of that, it's not just like he brought me here. My neighbors stink, okay? My neighbor stinks, okay? And on top of that, you guys, we live over there because I told you guys if we moved there at the end of 2018. And you guys know 2019, Corona came. So when Corona came, we were not trying, my husband was not trying to go anywhere else because he was like, too much is going on. We're just going to stay here. We're just going to renew. So every year we will renew because, I think Corona lasted for 3 years, you guys, right? You guys, we were in that apartment for about 3 years and a half. 3 years and a half. I literally served, let me just say 4 years, okay? I literally served a 4-year sentence in that apartment with those same neighbors over there stinking up the place, you guys. But what I learned, the lesson that I learned from that experience, never think that you're too big. Never think that you're too high. Because the same God that brought you up gonna bring you down. This apartment that did nothing to me, the people that lived there did not do anything to me, but yet every single day I pass that place, I will talk down on that place. I will talk down on the people. Like, how come they're gonna come and live here? God brought me there. God brought me in that apartment, and he makes sure that my neighbors stink. he made sure that my life was miserable. You guys, that really humbled me. That really humbled me, you guys. So make sure that you guys stay humble, okay? And from that day on forward now, you guys, I am very humble. I don't care if I live in a 10-story mansion. If I see a little house sitting in a hut somewhere, you guys, I will never again open my mouth or even allow my heart to go that low. I would never again look down on anything or anybody because I really learned my lesson. God is gonna bring you down if you think you're too big. And that's exactly what I learned, you guys. Crazy story, but that's a true story.